Go! Who's gonna get it into turn one? Two AlphaTauri's getting away well, and here comes Nifo. No, the second phase is phenomenal for Zingy. They're gonna slot behind one another side by side though with End Andrews and Luke, who's got the inside line, should have the advantage on the exit. And Andrews gonna slide behind as well. That's Ruleton doing a great job, but no, PJ's round. There's contact at the back. That might have been with the Ferrari, I believe. I don't quite know. Sidewinder P6 at the moment. We got Cisco right behind the other Red Bull in P8. Eager Pro, JJ of course, and PJ, who's going to have a bit of catching up to do, but they're not too far away from the field right now. Slight bit of lag, which isn't exactly ideal, but it's what we've got for now. The top two getting the perfect start, but Luke this time doesn't get hindered by any turn one collisions, and they're now in the fight immediately. We've got the Red Bull right behind, who might want to have a look at Ruleton here. Is he going to have a go to the inside? He does go for the inside. They leave the space. There's contact. Sidewinder, and that is also the Aston Martin of Cisco also involved. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Is anybody going to try and send it into the braking zone? Will PJ think of anything cheeky? He is going to have a look this time. And it's a second moment, deja vu almost, but they keep it out of each other. And they manage to keep it for now. PJ looking to the outside line. Is it going to be enough? It's not going to be enough. The DRS isn't available just yet using ERS, but he's got nothing left. And that is Ruleton successfully defending the position, but sending it to the inside is PJ. And there's contact. Contact. Ruleton stays in it, but PJ unfortunately is round. The two Ferraris going side by side. There's contact. More contact. Luckily, there's ghosting there as Eager Pro just about stays in it. Nifo leads the way of the Japanese Grand Prix while this goes on, and they're gonna let him go, does Zingy. He's just gonna let his teammate go. He was right there, right behind. They don't want to slow each other down, and it's not like they can. They have two cars right behind them in the DRS. JJ going side by side with Eager Pro as Eager Pro has the inside line into turn one. That is an interesting situation with JJ's car. He's very, very laggy. I think it's because they disconnected earlier from the lobby, losing the car. And here we go. JJ's going to get back through immediately to the inside line. And JJ going the really long way round, but it's not going to work. The Aston manages to stay ahead for now. Nifo is pulling away massively. Is Luke going to try and go for a move here on Zingy and split the two AlphaTauris? He looks like he's going to give it a shot. He is going to send it to the inside line. Zingy tries his best to defend it. He does for now. Who gets the better exit? That's the question. Zingy almost twitching to the inside, but still a very, very good one. DRS available. Not available for Zingy. Here comes Luke. Is he going to have to go for it into turn two? No, he's going to think better of it and just let it go for now. That could have been a very interesting situation, but he's actually looking to the inside line. 3.5 seconds is the gap that Nifo has to Zingy. Luke isn't exactly closing too much. Is he deciding, you know what, I'm just going to sit here, relax behind Zingy. I'm going to let you do all the hard work. And then before the pit stops, I'm going to make the overtake. That might happen. But no, he is going to go for the overtake right here. Going to go to the outside line. Zingy has the inside, but he's going to send it through. Is it going to be good enough, though? A switchback available. Not enough. Not going to be able to make it in that kind of corner. Now, that is Zingy round! I do not believe it! Zingy! Zingy's round! No way! No way! And he's got damage! He's got damage on that car! Now, Haish is right there. He doesn't have he did have DRS actually, but Zingy's going to go into the pit lane! I do not believe it! I do not believe it! That's Nifo Jan out on the exit! On the exit of turn two! What is going on with AlphaTauri? Another DNF for Nifo. And Luke leads the way. End Andrews sits in P2 and Heisler in P3. Would the mediums make it to the end? I think that's what these guys are doing right here. They have to go to the mediums. You don't have a choice to not go onto that medium tyre. Very, very, very late call in. And that is now going to be Luke leading the way, and Andrews sits behind. Waiting for that safety car to go in. Is he going to go for it? When is he going to go for it? And he goes for it. About now. There you go. Lovely stuff. As Andrews reacts okay. Drops back a little bit, but more importantly for Zingy, is he going to be able to jump Heish immediately? He's pushing for it. He's trying to have a look, but no, it's not going to work. He's just going to have to sit behind now. The Red Bull is up ahead, and he's done enough. A very good job, as that is going to be Zingy challenging for the move, and that's going to be him in 2P3 immediately. Now, DRS will be available fresh for the first time. No slight gap to try and catch back up. He's just had outright, I guess you could say, clean air. He's just had one car ahead of him to try and catch. DRS available. He's not close enough to make a move, but he's still made progress. He's going to look to the inside line, just try and put the pressure on to the Mercedes, but nothing too much. As long as he can secure a decent exit, it'll be good to go. But no, it's going to go to the pit lane, so nobody is going to opt to stay out all the way to the end. Okay, so maybe I'm just being completely stupid. And you do have to make a pit stop. Zingy, of course, he pitted one lap earlier than everybody else. And by getting an undercut around a circuit that is very, very difficult to overtake on, that is probably one of the biggest brain strategies of all time. What would be wise for the top two is to go into the pit lane immediately. Otherwise, they're going to be in a bit of a problematic situation. There he goes. ERS going to be used, and he's going to secure that position. And ideally for him, Rillaton isn't going to fight it. Rillaton's looking to the inside line, though. He decides not to go for it. Very different strategies. It's not really worth it. Are we going to see some very split strategies here? Are we going to see Luke and Andrews going to the end of the race? Are we going to see Zingy trying to get a 20-second gap to the rest of the field? Are we going to see the top two wait a little bit longer and go for a set of soft tyres in the next 2 laps? So these two, if they don't pit on the next lap, they're going to be going all the way to the end on these medium tyres, and Zingy might have just thrown away a P2 and a fight for a P1. That is going to be a pit stop for Luke. Luke's going to take it to the pit lane. He is going to go for a set of soft tyres. Okay, alrighty. He's going to have been undercut by a massive amount from Zingy. Was that a good idea, or is he just going to secure a P2? He's saying, I don't want to risk a puncture. I'm just going to secure points here. That could be a crucial mistake. That could be a crucial mistake. And actually, looking at this, you can see he might get jumped. No, he's not going to get jumped. That is going to be Heischler making that move. Sidewinder's not going to fight him. He's going to let him jump him. They're going so slowly into turn 1 and 2. Absolutely creeping through that corner, as Andrews can't really do anything about it other than hope that Zingy doesn't catch up and he can take his first LSI F1 win. He's never won in LSI in the F1 tier. He's got 2 laps though to go for this. 5.8 seconds as you go into the chicane. That time gain that he's just managed to get is absolutely incredible. A fastest lap there for Luke as he opted for that soft tyre, so fair enough to him. Probably not what he wanted though. Is there going to be a puncture as we go through the S section of the circuit? Is he going to make it? That is the scary part for now. Mostly gone. Zingy is 2.7 seconds behind, and it's going to be a super advantage that he'll have. And Andrews is trying to push everything. You can see he tries to put a bit more pressure onto the entry of the corner. Makes a mistake on exit. Zingy's going to catch up a lot. Although it is a straight, it's just going to be about who can get the best exit. Will Andrews get it? Is it going to be enough? I don't quite know. He comes into the final chicane. Zingy's going to catch up massively, and it's going to be on the exit. And Andrews is going to win the Japanese Grand Prix. Absolutely amazing. It's going to puncture on the final corner, and that's going to be Zingy taking P2. Oh, wow, wow, wow. And Andrews takes the win. Zingy in P2. Then we got Luke in P3 of the fastest lap. Haj, the sidewinder, PJ, Rullaton JJ, Cisco, Eager Pro, and DNFing earlier on was Nifo Jan